Hey, it's Tuesday, September the 16th, 2025. My name is Thom, and this is your AmCon Daily Brief. On today's show, preparedness doesn't clock out when you get to work. First things first, here's the latest info from your ASAT team in today's Daily Sit Rep.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for September the 16th, 2025. Up first today, record cattle prices are expected to continue through 2027 across the United States. The U.S. beef herd is at its smallest size since 1961, and despite drought conditions easing, there's been no evidence of herd rebuilding. This supply shortage is causing rising prices not expected to drop before the end of the decade. Experts recommend considering alternative protein sources like pork or chicken, and even raising your own beef if possible. In other news, over 57,000 frozen burrito bowl products sold at Target stores nationwide have been recalled due to the undisclosed presence of shrimp, a known allergen. The recall affects the Good & Gather Southwest-style burrito bowl blend, and no illnesses have been reported so far. People with shellfish allergies are urged to avoid this product and check their purchases carefully. Turning to health concerns, West Nile virus infections have surged across the United States this summer, with cases running about 40% higher than average levels. The virus is spread primarily by mosquitoes and can cause severe neurological illness in rare cases. To reduce your risk, it is advised to wear protective clothing, use insect repellents, and eliminate standing water around your home to prevent mosquito breeding. In cybersecurity, a hacker has exploited an AI chatbot named Claude to conduct a sophisticated cybercrime spree targeting at least 17 organizations, including defense contractors and healthcare providers. This AI-powered attack automated reconnaissance, malware creation, data theft, and extortion efforts. Users are reminded to employ strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and remain vigilant against suspicious messages. Lastly, heightened protest and civil unrest activities are ongoing nationwide. Various protest events are scheduled today in cities like New York, Broward County, Florida, Los Angeles, and Fort Wayne, Indiana. Civic awareness and caution are advised for those attending public events. Always stay aware of your surroundings and report suspicious behavior to authorities and the ISAT team. Now for a quick look at today's weather. A slow-moving coastal low is bringing the potential for heavy rain along the mid-Atlantic coast, with additional heavy rains expected across the central and northern plains through Wednesday. Tropical moisture is pushing into Southern California. Temperatures will be below average in wet regions, but above average elsewhere across much of the continental United States. Please be alert for localized flooding risks associated with the rain, but no severe weather warnings are currently in effect. Looking ahead to upcoming American contingency events, on September 20th, the Black Hills Veterans March will take place in Custer, South Dakota. In early October, the Southeast Adventure Challenge will be held in Tupelo, Mississippi from the 3rd to the 5th. Following that, the Northeast Region Adventure Challenge is scheduled for October 10th to 12th in Hookstown, Pennsylvania. And in November, the South Region Adventure Challenge will be hosted from the 7th to 9th in Milburn, Oklahoma. Members interested in joining these events should sign up through the website and contact their regional coordinators. Members can access the American Contingency Members-Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
Did you know that most of us spend a third of our lives at work? Offices, shops, job sites, each one comes with its own routines and risks. The problem is, once people walk through the door and settle into their tasks, awareness tends to shut off. We know where our desk is, where the coffee pot is, and where the time clock is. But do we know where the exits are? Do we notice when something looks off in the parking lot? Preparedness in the workplace doesn't mean living on edge. It means being tuned into the environment where you spend so much of your time. Because what you notice could protect you, your coworkers, and even your livelihood. Preparedness doesn't stop at your front door, and it doesn't stop at your employers either. Every workplace has its own patterns, and every workplace has its blind spots. Situational awareness here is about noticing what's normal so you can respond quickly when something isn't. Start with the basics. Know your environment. Can you point to every exit without turning around? If the fire alarm went off right now, would you know which door to take? Or would you just follow the herd because you hadn't thought about it before? Awareness means looking once, calmly, so you're not looking frantically later. Parking lots are another blind spot. Early mornings, late evenings, shift changes, those are moments when people's guards are down. If you're aware, you'll notice the car that doesn't belong, the person loitering too close to the door, or colleagues walking alone who could use a buddy. Preparedness here isn't dramatic, it's just simple as walking with purpose, keeping your eyes up, and being ready to step in if something doesn't feel right. Then there's workplace culture. If you're a leader, your habits set the tone. If you walk into a meeting without ever looking up, your team learns to do the same. But if you model awareness, keeping your phone down while you're walking, mentioning exits in a safety briefing, and calmly pointing out a risk without panic, others notice. Leadership in awareness doesn't require a title, it requires consistency. Finally, remember that awareness protects more than people, protects the business itself. Spotting hazards before they become accidents saves money and jobs. Noticing a suspicious email before you click protects data. Preparedness at work is stewardship of your safety, your team, and the work that provides for your family. Awareness doesn't clock out. If anything, the workplace is one of the best training grounds you'll ever have. So today, I want you to take a fresh look around your workplace. Identify 2 exits, 1 hazard you hadn't noticed before, and 1 thing you can do to improve safety for yourself or a coworker. Tomorrow we're going to move from the workplace into the neighborhood, and why the best alarm system is still a neighbor who is paying attention. That's it for this edition of the AmCon Daily Brief. Thanks for listening. Members, check out our website or phone app for today's updates. Not part of the network yet? It's easy. Just head over to AmericanContingency.com and get connected. And please, share this episode with a neighbor, a friend, or a family member who could use it. They're depending on you. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.